Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I haven't actually done a real review on this product, even though it's one of my favorite of all time, and I have been wearing this product for literally over 10 years. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations, and the first review I did on it was just showing it on my hand when I first started my channel. And I haven't actually done an actual review on it, which, yeah, but obviously the review is great because I've been wearing it for over 10 years and it's one of my favorites. Also, last year I did Vlogmas, but this year I don't think I'm going to do Vlogmas just because my life is pretty boring, and it showed last year. Like, if you go to last year, I had nothing to talk about except when I got some deliveries and, you know, what have you, which I get quite a few deliveries during the Christmas season. But yeah, my life is pretty just normal, and I like that it's boring. Peace is great. So yeah, I'm not going to do Vlogmas unless you guys really want me to. But before you say you really want me to, look at my old one and then say, oh, okay, no, we know why you don't do Vlogmas, Shauna. So yeah, let's get into it though. I love this foundation, guys. Okay, reveal your inner light. Inspired by Charmeuse Silk. Isn't that fancy? Quote, the fabric of emperors, this luminous silk foundation glides on weightlessly for a flawless, lit from within glow. Using exclusive microfill technology to sculpt and brighten, this buildable medium coverage foundation improves texture and blurs imperfections. Comes in 30 shades to match every unique skin tone. And you get 1 ounce and it retails for $64. They also come in travel sizes for $42. But I would just travel with this, but I'm assuming if you want to put it in your purse or something like that. How to apply. Use the blender brush for a radiant airbrushed finish. I used to have their blending brush and it was fine, but now I either use my fingers, my artiste brush, and I have used my beauty blender. But the beauty blender does eat up a lot of product. It has a pretty finish at the end. You'll see that today, but it does eat up a lot of product, whereas the artiste brush does not. So let's talk about it. I got it in 7.75, and the bottle is glass. It is I wouldn't say a cloudy glass, but it's not completely see-through, although you can see the foundation through it, but it has this logo here, black top, pump, and you can unscrew this if you want. And yeah, just a nice bottle. It's a nice bottle. I don't have anything against the bottle. So if we're all wanting just to try it out, let's just put it on. All right, I'm going to do one side with my fingers, which I don't have to use as much with my fingers. And then I'm going to use the other side with the beauty blender. And you'll see how much, a bit more I have to add for the beauty blender. So I did 1 pump. And you see how 1 pump is quite a bit. And this is a medium coverage foundation, so it's not, you can put this on lighter like that 1 pump. You could have totally used that for your whole face if you're looking for a nice light finish. Okay. And it just gives this, oh, do you see just the, let's pull this hair back and look just how glowy and dewy this side looks. So they say this foundation is for normal, dry, and combination skin. So if you're oily, seems like they're not recommending this for you per se, which I'm combination. But man, look how pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh. It just looks like my normal skin. This foundation, I would get the most compliments on my skin about. Like, people would literally stop me and say, "Oh my gosh, your skin is beautiful." And I'm like, it's not my skin. It's Armani. And I would tell them the foundation and everything. Because, yeah, it's a beautiful, you can still see my skin through it. It goes on lovely. Now, one thing though, it doesn't dry down completely. So for this foundation, I normally do not set this. I don't put powder over this because I lose that luminous finish, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So let's use the beauty blender on the other side. I'm going to do the same one pump, and let's beauty blend this out. So as you can see, with one pump with the beauty blender, it's not the same coverage. You can even just tell underneath my eyes. I would need to put another layer of coverage on here to have it look like this. So let's do another pump. All right. But it's a beautiful foundation. Whichever one you want to do, you just use you use double the product when using this than if you're just using your fingers. And that's always been the case for me, and I get more coverage when I use my fingers without using as much product. So, but it's up to you, whichever one you want to use. So I'm going to show you now, when I put powder over it, the luminosity changes. I'm going to use this Hourglass Veil powder. And I'm going to do it on one side. Let's just put it over here. Just kind of tap it a little bit. But do you see what happened? Immediately you saw what happened. It's still beautiful, it's still pretty, but it's matte now. But with the Luminous Silk, the best part about it is that it's not matte, and it's a beautiful silky foundation. Now, so over here it is dried down, but if I hit something, it'll come off. It'll come off. So you have to be mindful of that if you want that silky glow to stay per se. This is by far one of my favorite foundations because of how second skin it looks. It just is beautiful, and it lasts all day for me. It doesn't claim to last all day. It does though for me. I don't touch it up, but that could just me being lazy. But this is all I used to wear without any concealer. I would put mascara on or something like that. But yeah, so if you wear this foundation, I would recommend not setting it like that, because it just takes away the natural skin effect of it and the luminosity. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys with figuring out if this is something that you want to purchase or not. But It's one of my favorite foundations. I love it. It's amazing. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love this stuff. Best stuff ever.